I bet on KOLs, I bet on whales, and it never worked. So that's why I accumulated all those mistakes from the past to this one. You only have to bet on one thing, your community. If your community is around you, no one can beat you. Everything we've done is organic. Everything we've built is organic. Everything is in the blockchain. I haven't done anything, by the way. I only gave the fairest launch to my community. And I gave it there. I burned the whole supply I have. The whole thing, 81.4%. Burned.
Oh, that's good. Welcome to Crypto G's. Today we have a special episode because today is about BNB community here on Binance Live. How are you, Ben?
Very good, indeed. How are you?
I'm good. I'm very excited because I want to talk about broccoli today. But before going to broccoli, BNB, I want to let the people know how we know each other. So with Ben, we met about 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I interviewed him because I was doing Crypto G's. I think it was the episode 12.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
It was a long time ago, and that's how we connected.
It was in London, yes, I
It was
remember.
in London. We were living in London. Now we are here in Dubai. But now let's go straight to the point. Ben, let's start with the big one, broccoli. This thing took off, because somebody posted a picture of a dog, and now there is a whole wave of broccoli memes. Why did you jump into the broccoli narrative?
So when CZ said he will be posting the photo of his dog, like in 3 hours, he said. So I was talking to my team and people around me and said, you know what? If CZ wants a community-driven project, I think you have to do it rather than let others do it where people or community holders might get hurt. And I thought about it for like 20 minutes. And I said, you know what? This is what we're going to do. So I've made a tweet and I was like, I'm going to launch this token after we receive the image and the name of the dog.
Wow.
And the whole idea is to give the fairest launch. What we wanted from all this, or what I understood from the whole thing, is we want to build communities around projects. We've been hurt so much, not just me, everyone else in the space, by all these pump and dumps on Solana.
On different chains, yeah.
On a different chain. I mean, you can't
Mainly
really
Solana,
find the elephant in the room, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So anyway, we said if we are going to do it on BNB Chain, we have to do it right. And I thought the only right way is by giving the community the chance to be the first to buy. No insiders, no KOLs, no side wallets, absolutely nothing of that. So I bought 81.4% of the supply.
Wow.
I send the contract immediately to the community. They start buying.
Let me clarify this because these people don't understand. You just send the contract on the tweet and the Telegram. That's it.
Yeah, of course.
But for the record, everything that we're saying today is not financial advice. Do your own research. But even though I met Ben, he never sent me the contract. I never go broccoli for free. This interview hasn't been paid. I don't have any chain, don't have anything.
Yeah,
I actually bought into the chart like anybody else.
Everyone did. I know so many people are upset with me. Some KOLs, they were like, "Where are your friends? And why didn't tell us?"
Something that you said yesterday, before we start to talk about this interview, you said you were going to push to release the contra address, and people keep calling you, and that delayed it. Is that true?
Yeah, that's exactly what delayed me from launching it. Everyone was calling me, everyone was texting me, wanting to have the contracts before the community. And I said it many times before even launching. So I've started this maybe 3 days before because we anticipated that CZ might actually
do something,
send his dog with the image and the name.
Yeah.
So I've been already accumulating the community in our Telegram group 3 days before CZ actually posted the photo and the name. So I already had community of more than 1,000 in the group.
All BNB community.
All BNB, and I brought many people from Solana as well. I have a community, people who trust me.
Wow.
So, and that time when it was launched, is I was trying to launch it, right?
Mm.
And everyone was texting, everyone was calling me. And I'm like, guys, I already said on the tweets, and I was dead serious this time. I am not going to give it
By the
to.
way, I tried to call Ben many times. He didn't answer to me
I know.
until Monday.
I
So just
know.
to let you know, this
And
is full organic.
I love you and respect you for respecting that.
Yeah, I called him like twice, and this, the guy's busy.
I
Let
know.
him do his job.
I could not pick up the phone. I couldn't answer anyone. Most people were like, "Come on, I'm your friend. Give me the contract." And I'm like, I already said this on my tweets.
Yeah.
I am not going to give anyone this time anything, not even myself. This has one goal.
Yeah.
This project has one goal, which is have it all community driven. This is not my project. I bought the supply, I bought the biggest supply, and I just burned it and I let the community deal with it. That's all I did. I gave the fairest launch on BNB Chain.
Okay, let's talk about that important part that you burn 80% of the supply, because people don't understand. And I was listening the X spaces that you did with Diana from Binance, and then you explained to the community what was the difference between burning or locket and liquidity, and you explained it very well. But I think that was your biggest move. But also, obviously, we don't have charts here or computer,
Yeah.
but everything is on chain. You can show people what is the contract address, how much did you burn. Everything is on chain, because people say, no,
Yeah.
he didn't burn, he hidden.
Only few people say that. You
Yeah.
know, there's those who genuinely want
People that don't
to
know.
Look, there's two kind of people. Those
Mhm.
who really don't know, which is a very minority, and
Or new into crypto.
and those who really just want to create FUD for their own
Mhm.
games, right? These are very, very small numbers, but the majority, they know. They can
Mhm.
just go on BSC Scan or the other link. They can check everything. So, I mean,
Mhm.
there's no way I would be saying I've burned 80.14, I think, 80 point something. It's been burned and it's not. That would just kill the project immediately. So we have now 12 or 13,000 holders, right? All organic. This is why I love the blockchain. Everything is there, you know?
Yeah.
Even people, like, the noise is there, like people can bark. But still, we have a mission. I have a strong community. Like now, the F2B, like, literally has the strongest community, and the numbers don't lie.
Okay, before talking about the numbers of community, let me go back to the 80%, because people want to understand how big was this for you and for the community when you burn. I want to talk about numbers. Let's talk about the trading volume and the market cap when it was at the peak before you burn it. So people understand, in one click, you burn millions of tokens.
Yeah, $38 million that I burned, and
Okay,
I did it in a way. I will tell you what. Look, I've been in this space.
$38 million you burn.
Yeah,
Wow.
I've been in this space for way too long. Before probably 80% of the people that you see now on Twitter, right? I know the mentality of people. I know how things work. I've done before few projects I've been involved with, and some did really well, some didn't.
Like
and
like it's crypto, right?
And those that didn't, I learned from those why they did not work, including any sort of KOL. Is wrong.
Okay.
Giving contracts to people who you trust might hold the floor with you was wrong.
Yeah.
I bet on KOLs, I bet on whales, and it never worked. So that's why I accumulated all those mistakes from the past to this one. You only have to bet on one thing, your community.
Okay.
The smallest buyer to the biggest. If your community is around you, no one can beat you. So this is why I've moved now the strategy to this. So what I've done was this. I knew some of those who were calling me wanting to buy the contract.
They will sell.
I knew they will see it on Twitter. I knew they will see it on the group.
Telegram.
And I know what they did always with me. They buy first. They know I have a community. They buy after I launch the contract. What they do, they are the first people to sell. They are the first people to dump it. Me, I was watching everything. And I went live on Spaces and I said, with these words, I don't know what I'm going to do with this supply. Maybe I will send it to Binance. Maybe I will send it to charity. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So I sent that kind of uncertainty to them. What they did when I was live on Spaces, all those wallets sold.
Oh, wow.
So when they sold, I knew they were out, and I knew
The jitters.
and I knew my community is still there. So at that moment, when I decided to burn it all, that's how it took off to 295 million.
295 million.
Yeah, that was our all-time high.
$295 million all-time high. Wow.
Yes.
Oof. That's a big all-time high.
That's the biggest ever. Like people, they don't see the numbers, but my community knows that.
Okay, I have 3 questions in one to talk about community, BNB, and obviously the trading volume. So I'm going to ask you 3 questions, but it's actually 1 question. Most of the broccoli meme coins have already died, but F2B is still standing strong. Okay, what do you think is surviving and others didn't? It's been 6 days, right? So
It's been 6 days now, and we're very, very early. 6 days. It's like, look, if you watch what happened to Nero CTO against the other Nero cabal, I mean, I respect both, right? The Nero CTO went down to 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, 11 million, then boom, got listed on Binance, while the other one were hundreds of millions. That's why I'm not worried about F2B.
So basically, with NATO, there were two tokens. One, it was run by certain cabal, and they were run by the community CTO.
Yeah.
And that's one that got listed
Yes.
on Binance.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, exactly. So when you have the community backing the project and everything is organic, you don't have to worry about anything. You just have to keep fighting for what's right. Because this whole project, again, it was done and meant to be for BNB Chain, not for Ben, not for Broccoli.
For BNB Chain.
It was for BNB Chain. We want people to understand that, okay, if you want to have a fair launch, this is how it's done.
Okay, let's talk about BNB Chains. I'm going to ask you how long you've been with BNB, because that's probably important.
I've been with BNB since 2017, I think, 18.
18 when they launched, okay. Binance since 2017.
Yeah, the Binance since they started, and the BNB Chain since, because BNB Chain was just a fork from Ethereum.
Yeah.
Then they had their own chain. So I've been a supporter since that time.
So you were the few that bought BNB?
Of course.
Less than $5.
No, I bought a lot of BNBs. Yeah.
Okay. And then also a lot of BNB chaos. We will talk about that because I know they're supporting you as well. Now, Broccoli wasn't just another meme trend. It actually made BNB Chain surpass Ethereum and Solana in fees. That hasn't happened in a long time, which is crazy. So did you expect this level of impact in the whole ecosystem?
I mean, look, to expect something, that would be a lie. But we wanted it to happen. That's the main reason why you can see the passion in how we talk about BNB Chain and why, and we trying to educate people more than anything else. This project is just part of the whole plan to bring people back to where you can actually be part of a community, be part of something that has at least a meaning in a way or in another. So that's why we have created the Broccoli.
Okay, and now talking about Broccoli, meme coins they live or die based on the community. What is different about the Broccoli army, especially F2B? You know, why are people still here? And when so many other Broccoli memes have disappeared, why are the people still here and others have disappeared?
It's a very basic thing. Now we deal with very smart communities. They see, they go and check, they do their own research, and they know what really sticks. Some, they don't really care about the money, if they make few X's or not. Some, they just want to be part of something real and organic. What we've seen now is the same people have been promoting 3 Broccolis.
3 different meme tokens.
Yes, the same
Broccoli.
The same people. They've been promoting the 3. Now there is only like 4 or 3, actually only 3 Broccolis that stands out.
I'm going to be honest. I jump in 2.
But as you can see, and people can see that, these KOLs, they've been promoting 3 of them.
And I haven't promoted any. I'm not promoting
I
anything.
know
I'm
I'm
just
not
listening.
talking. Yeah, I'm not talking about yourself. Just these informations they come to me. I don't really go and check. I
Actually,
don't. I genuinely I don't go and check on other KOLs. I don't know
because
what
you are
they
busy
do.
building.
I'm busy. I have my own community. I have my own thing. My head down to what's tasks at hand. I don't go and check what others do. I genuinely don't have time for that. Not just that I'm like some Superman or I'm like above everyone. No, it's just I don't have time for that. If I keep looking at everyone else's, I don't really do well in what I'm doing at the moment. So my focus is always my community. Any projects that I'm working on is my full focus. People send me this kind of things,
Yeah,
It's like, oh, this guy now that he's promoting this broccoli actually has been promoting the other one.
the broccoli.
And I'm like, it just doesn't really feel, it doesn't feel real.
Okay, I have to make something because as you burn the 80% of the tokens, I want to say something to the camera. On Friday, I say there is so many broccolis, is crazy. I'm not endorsing any of them. And I say I bought 2 of the broccolis,
Yeah,
but this is not endorsement. I want that people hear use out of the story because the other broccolis, I don't know the founders. They are probably undoxed. They don't show their faces. I
yeah,
cannot bring to a studio. So just to clarify, I jump like any other user in 2 broccolis, and I haven't tweet promote any of them.
yeah,
This is a playground for education, so you can explain to
yeah.
the people about BNB. And some people, let's talk about BNB. Let's go back because this is very important. This is the core of broccoli,
Of
right?
course, yes.
And obviously, you are a big believer on BNB chain. And why do you think this is the best place for projects of any kind? Why not Solana? Why not Ethereum? Why not Polkadot, Avalanche? You name it.
So
Why BNB?
look, BNB has people behind it who actually show their faces, people who wants to support their projects. There is an ecosystem in there. The people that has many programs for builders. It's literally in the name. It's build and build, and that's the main reason why I'm heavy on BNB Chain. I love the idea behind it. The link of the chain, the coin, and the exchange.
Okay.
These 3 elements in one ecosystem really makes it strong. And I want to have my money, I want to have my projects, I want to have my focus in something that I trust. I'm not saying I don't trust the other ones, but I just don't know who runs them. Like there is no interaction with the community. While on BNB, Binance, BNB Chain, you have interactions from the owners.
Yeah.
That really gives that sense of security.
Okay.
And that's why I want to be where I feel secure.
Okay, I like that answer. Ben, we're going to talk about something that it was a little bit like out of proportion. It was the picture with CC on Twitter. Let me give a little bit of context about how this thing, why people talk about this. From my point of view and what happened to me, for example, I've been in Binance also since 2017. In October, I brought a bunch of community around the globe. And then I start to get to know CC on 2022. I met him probably 5 times in different events. I met him in the Paris Blockchain Week. I was a speaker alongside with him and other KOL. I met him in a boat again in Paris, so he started to recognize me. Picture. It's good to have a picture with CC. The guy's cool.
Yeah.
And he's very photogenic as well for the picture. And then I have lots of pictures with him and videos, because we work with the BNB and Binance community, and we get connect with him, change some word. The guy's too busy. There's so many KOLs out there. But then he realized there's so many people taking pictures of him.
Yeah.
And to make to help themselves for projects.
To promote whatever.
themselves.
Yeah, to promote their projects using that photo.
I'm going to be honest. I have 5-6 pictures with CC, which is amazing. I have one of my pictures pinned on my Twitter for a long time because the guy's a legend. He helped us a lot, right?
Yeah.
And I have also a picture with Richard, with everybody. But then everybody went at you, because you have the picture from 2021.
Yeah, it's a very old photo.
Which is good. It's not like...
Yeah, I know.
Not
and
like
even
Binance
CZ knows
blockchain
that.
with-
Like, look.
What's the real story behind the whole picture?
I'll tell you the whole thing. So, I've never met CZ in any events, by the way. I mean, I see him in events, but we don't talk.
Mm-hmm.
He's busy. I'm busy. We don't really interact much in events because events are for a reason, not for going taking photos.
That's a good. No, for taking picture. That's good.
Yeah, it's not like the man is there to work. I'm there to work. So taking photos is just meaningless to me personally.
Okay.
That photo was a very, very special photo that I took with CZ. CZ invited me for lunch.
He invited you for lunch.
Yes, he invited me for lunch.
What do you have?
So
Shawarma?
we ate some Turkish kind of food. I mean, he chose the restaurant as well. So I flew from London
Okay.
No, because he was somewhere else. Then he just flew back to Dubai. Then I came to Dubai. So we set a time like 2 weeks beforehand. So he invited me for lunch. It was nice. But the thing is, I discovered a lot of things about the guy himself.
Yeah.
He's not money orientated person. It's just when you meet him, then you understand why I have this passion for Binance and BNB Chain. Like I know it's not possible, but I want everyone to actually meet the guy and sit down with him rather than just taking photos on events or seeing or checking who he is from his tweets. No, you have to meet the guy and sit down with him. Then you will understand this passion that I have for the whole ecosystem, Binance, BNB, why he started this, his thoughts, where he want to take this blockchain, helping people. I mean, the guy is a legend,
Yeah, the guy is a legend.
It's like in a sense of how humble person he is. It was just incredible, and he changed a lot of things on my own perspective in life too. Like you think you might made it somewhere and you are the biggest guy.
No.
But then you meet CZ and with his politeness, with his how humble he is, he really humbles you, You're like, you know what? All this fake stuff don't really make any sense. And you can see I never post any photo of expensive cars, expensive watches, holidays and whatnot. I don't post it. It means nothing to me anymore since 2021.
Since you met him.
Of course, it's just the man is probably the richest in all of us.
Yeah.
Who takes the leftovers of lunch to eat it for dinner because he doesn't like to waste food.
Oh, wow. That actually my sister told me to do that.
Man, it's like, look, you see this why I respect him so much more than anything. Like I get emotional sometimes, I tweet things, what I think, what I believe, I have no filters. I just say, I don't like when Binance do this. I don't like when BNB Chain do this. And I go really hard and ruthless, but they respect that.
I'm talking about respect. I'm talking about people talking about stuff. Some people say it, or I have seen in Twitter, you are just taking advantage of this random picture with CC that we know now is not random, and that it doesn't mean anything, and you are using it like you are the best friends with Sin to pump your token. That some people say that.
That actually was I mean, the photo hurt the project more than it helped the project, to be honest with you.
So the photo hurt more the project than
yes,
wow.
It did, and I had to talk to him, and I had to say, please, I know you're busy, but I need you now to come and explain to people that wasn't a random photo. And I hate to do that because
because the guy is busy.
And man, he's busy, and I respect him for doing it, for giving the full context on how he invited me for lunch. You know, so and I know I shouldn't do that. I should be more relaxed and chilled. But then when I see people saying wrong things that are not true, it's only him who can clarify. And I'm glad that he did that.
There is so many. Look, in any industry or economy or company, most of the people that hurt the project because they're involved in the same ecosystem. Let's say BNB, Ethereum, Solana, whatever, And we have seen this happen in the past, even with Bitcoin. There was a Bitcoin 4 because somebody didn't agree with this other guy. So this is happening right now in BNB as well. So instead of lifting each other up and focusing on channel, I have seen some people from the BNB community attacking other ones.
Yeah.
What do you think about this? Why people, maybe they're jealous of you because you just jumped first and worked hard and they didn't? What do you think about it?
That is just very, very idiotic. Really, like it's very idiotic. They don't understand what's the goal here. The goal is to bring more people to BNB Chain. This is home. This is where you can build. Yes, this is what you can build. All of us having the same vision, not one against the other, which doesn't really work or make any sense.
If Broccoli wins the meme coin competition, and survives long term. What's next? What are your vision for it beyond just being a CC Dogs inspiring meme?
I will tell you again the power of community that we have at F2B will win.
Look at the camera.
The power of F2B community will win. I've seen it before. I believe it in my heart that we are going to win because everything we've done is organic. Everything we've built is organic. Everything is in the blockchain. Even if it goes to zero, we will win.
Oh, that's good.
We will win. Binance, they're not stupid. They see the numbers.
There's on-chain data.
Everything is on chain. Even if it goes to zero, and I'm telling you now, guys, even if it goes to zero, we will be chosen because the numbers don't lie. You can fake the pump, you can fake the volume, you can fake the wallets, you can fake the KOLs, you can fake the community that you probably bought but you cannot fake real.
Okay.
The F2B community is the chosen one. Everything that's been done from the beginning, I haven't done anything, by the way. I only gave the fairest launch to my community. And I gave it there. I burned the whole supply I have. The whole thing, 81.4%. Burned, gone to dust. Community saw that. They jumped on board. They supported it. They took it over. And watch it. Today, I woke up to the market cap around 5 million. By the end of the day, it might. I don't want to predict the future, but we might kill it.
Okay.
Because real can't be faked.
Real can be faked.
Ruthless community can't be defeated. And we will see that.
We will
Mark
see
my
that.
word.
Ben, I have the last question. This is a very good one. 5 days. Working tirelessly. How is your mental health? What do you family? You have family, kids, and all of that. How you manage all of this? People don't understand this because they don't have kids or family.
It's very tiring. Very, very, very tiring. I have an incredible wife. She understands my work. She understands what I do. She's given me the support. I have the best friends. They give me the support. BNB just calls me.
Okay. What he said?
No, he calls me like, bro, how you feeling? Are you okay? Get your coffee, freshen up, get your stress low, go have a walk. We got you. The community is around you. You call me sometimes. I have other people in Web 2. They all call me, check on me, So I am blessed with the very tight entourage that I have and my family and my community.
Okay.
I give it all to them. And I think we should wrap this one up.
Yeah.
I am very, very happy to be with you today. I have a lot of work to do.
Guys, you saw it first here in Crypto G's, Broccoli, F2B. You have your answers. Share everything with your friends. They want to hear more answers from Ben, the founder of F2B, Broccoli Meme. Thank you, Ben, for coming to the show.
Man, it's my absolute pleasure. It's my absolute pleasure. Thank you very much.